It's Chris and Gina.
Welcome. Why should be saying welcome to you? I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about.
They're welcoming us
They're
into
welcoming
their
us.
home. Yeah.
I know.
Hey, well, we just wanted to jump on real quick and say, hey, it's the beginning of the week.
Mhm.
And now's the time, is no better time than right now to schedule your writing out for this next week. I know for us, it really helps to have intention when we are sitting down to write, because if we just think, oh, I think sometime I'm going to work on something this next week,
Yeah.
it may or may not happen, right?
Yeah, I definitely at the beginning of my week, I try to pull out, I still use a paper planner because it helps me to think through everything. He does not. He uses his online planner, so that works for him.
Either way, whatever works for you.
Whatever works for you. But I actually look at my planner. I look at my appointments. I look at the errands I need to run. I look at the things that I need to do. But I also look at those blocks of time that I can fit in as writing time.
Yeah.
And I will schedule those, and I put them on my calendar as writing time. And I will keep those appointments as much as I would keep an appointment with anything else. I count those as important. And I really try to keep them.
Yeah, that's really the whole idea of why we put them on our calendar, is because it's way too easy if we just think, oh, it's something I'm going to do, to let that be something that you end up breaking, right? That you don't keep. But if it's an appointment on your calendar, then it's like you're letting everyone who sees your calendar, if your family sees your calendar, you're letting them know, hey, this is something I have scheduled. And you're letting yourself know, hey, this is something I have scheduled. I'm not going to break this appointment. We like to call them unbreakable appointments, right? I'm going to make an unbreakable appointment with myself to make sure that I do my writing time this week. And so we just wanted to come on and say, hey, go ahead and we encourage you to do that. We're doing that right now ourselves, making sure that we're all set up for this next week. And when you do it, ask yourself, what's your goal? What is it you're going to do during that writing time? Are you going to write 750 words? Are you going to write a blog? Are you going to plot your next novel or your next book? What is it that's in your heart that you're like, man, I got to get that out this week?
Yeah, right? Absolutely. And that's what, Chris and I have talked about, writing with intention, about when you come to your writing times, just really being aware of what it is that you're going to be working on, not just staring at a blank screen or a blank page or whatever, but I'm going to come and I'm going to work on this. It could be, I'm going to work on my social media. I'm going to work on my blog. I'm going to work on my book, my article, whatever it is, my memoir, just whatever it is. Set that intention. This is the time I'm going to work on it. This is what I'm going to work on. And this is my goal during that time. So if you're coming and you're going to sit down and write for an hour, what are you expecting? Are you expecting 1 page, 2 pages, 3 pages, 500 words, 1,000 words? What are you expecting during that time? And what are you planning for? Yeah. And we have found so often that when you do that, you'll hit that goal.
Oh yeah, it makes a huge difference. And I like to say, you want to look for things that move the needle. How can you move the needle this week, right? Because too many of us have, we got these entrepreneurial businesses, or we've got these books that we want to be moving the needle on a regular basis, but it's too easy to let time fly by without doing that. So how can you move the needle this week? What's one thing you're going to do? Post it in the comments, and we'd love to see it. We'd love to cheer you on with that. And then don't forget to, if you don't have anyone to write with, if you think, oh, it's too easy to break my writing time and not keep that appointment with myself, we write with people on a regular basis. We have what we call writing moments. You can go to writingmoments.com and you can go ahead and join us in these writing sessions, me and Gina and Renee Gutteridge, and there's about a dozen of us now. We all get together at different times throughout the week. Sometimes people join us on Wednesday, sometimes on Thursday, whatever works on their schedule. And we just get together and we get our writing done. And we've already had people say, man, this session was, just revolutionary for me because I'm getting my writing done now. And that's what happens when you make a purpose and a point like that to write with other people. So you're more than welcome to join us. We'd love to have you.
Yeah, it really is too easy to let. And I've done it myself, to want to have something that I wanted to finish, but days turn into weeks, turn into months, turn into years even of, gee, I wish I would do that. I wish I would make that time. And that's what these writing moments are about. They're about us coming together as a community and encouraging one another.
Mhm.
And we also do about 10 to 15 minutes of teaching. Today's session, Renee Gutteridge talked about coming up with word counts, coming up with realistic word counts of what am I going to realistically be able to accomplish.
That was so good too,
Yeah.
because it's so easy, first of all, not to come up with a word count when you're going to write. And second of all, when you do, to make it unrealistic, something that it's hard to meet. And she showed how over the years she has learned how to make it something that is attainable and achievable, and just find the exact word count for a full-length book and break it up into daily sessions,
so that she knows at the end of it,
yeah,
I'm going to have this. I'm going to have this piece of writing done. I'm going to have that book done. I'm going to have that screenplay done. I'm going to have whatever done. So that was really, really good. And she made it simple. So that's what comes from, hearing from people who've been in the business for a long time.
Yeah,
they've already, kind of gone through some of the failures or some of the trip ups that happened to all of us, and have kind of worked things out. And so that's what we heard from Renee today. I know Chris and I both are going to be talking about different things that we're hoping to share, hoping to encourage and help shorten that learning curve for other people. So,
and then we just write together. We write together for 45 minutes every session. So we'd love to have you join us.
Absolutely.
But whether you do or not, please take time to plan your writing this week. Planning your writing can make a huge difference in whether you're successful and whether you get that book done.
Absolutely. We can't wait to hear, like Chris said, put in the comments what your intention is. But then when you hit that intention, and I'm fully expecting you to hit that intention, come back and comment again and let us know. Did it?
That'd be awesome.
We'd love to celebrate with you.
Absolutely.
Really.
All right. Have a great one, y'all. Have a good Sunday night. And we look forward to your writing having momentum.